Hi, I'm John from Just Whiskey. If you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And thanks so much for the few Patreons that I do have that help support this channel. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And a special shout out to a new Patreon by the name of Darren. Darren, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. Today we are going to be talking about and reviewing Jura 12-year-old cask strength single cask from Douglas Laing and with their Old Particular brand. So Douglas Laing, Old Particular, Jura 12-year-old. This was released in 2018 as a K&L special out of K&L Wines out of California. And I believe it retailed at that time for around $65. I believe you can still find it for around a little bit higher than that. Okay. And if you can find one, I would recommend buying one. So this says one of 577 bottles charged from a refill butt. And the cask number is DL12554. And it's a refill butt. I'm assuming it's ex-bourbon. It's fairly light in color. You know, none of that red tinge. Okay, so I don't think it's any sherry influence in there. This single cask was distilled in April of 2006 and bottled in August of 2018. So it's like 12 years and 4 months old. Okay. And it's a 750 milliliter bottle, natural cask strength. And it comes in at 59.4% ABV. And they have the tasting notes right on the front of the label, so I'm just going to read them, right? On the nose, wonderfully spiced with buttermilk pancakes, sweet orange, and glazed sugar. On the palate, butterscotch toffee, Madeira cake, cinnamon and fresh Scottish barley. The finish, zesty with limes, apples, kiwi fruit, and just a gentle hint of sea salt. Those are their tasting notes, not mine, but I figured I'd share them with you. Let's get into the nosing and tasting. So Jura is an island distillery in the Highland region, and I've got to be honest, I've never bought or tasted a core range Jura, mainly because it's reviewed very poorly, and all their core releases are chill filtered, colored, and watered down to 40%. And I haven't, with all the reviewers out there and many years, I haven't heard really any good about their core range. Okay. However, after trying this, I probably will still avoid their core range, but I am definitely intrigued by the Jura distillate, very much so. Okay. So right off the bat, this isn't a cookie cutter, vanilla and fruity and simple or whatever. This is a bit unique, okay? And there's a decent amount to it. It's not overly complex, but there's quite a bit to discover in this. But it is a bit different. But for some reason, I'm really have a gravitational pull towards this particular bottle. So on the nose, it's sweet, it's intriguing, it's inviting. There's some melon, some orange rind, maybe even a hint of like a vegetal funk. Yeah. But there's also some, one or two like kind of unidentifiable things on the nose, which makes it unique. Okay, on the palate. It's sweet, thick, viscous, mouth-watering. Transitions into an astringent bitterness. There's some orange there, orange creamsicle maybe, and it's overall it's fruity. The finish is long, orange creamsicle, lingering oak spice with a delightful astringency to it that it just like transcends and just hangs on forever, which is, and so for this being a cask strength, I really haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't played around with water with it. I haven't really found a need to. This drink's great which is a testament to its quality, 59.4%. To apples and oranges, to kind of compare it, I think if you're a fan of Tobermory 12, which I am, very much so, they're not the same by any means, but they're in the same, different pew, same church in a way, in that they're a little bit off center and unique, and this kind of like with Tobermory 12, it seems like a love-hate relationship. I really love it. And so I think if you can appreciate the uniqueness of Tobermory 12, which I do, I think you would really like this Douglas Laing Au Particular Jura12 cask strength from K&L Wines. Or, in my opinion, I would, if you can find any, Jura independent bottling, if the price is right, I wouldn't hesitate. For my enjoyment, this is easily an 88, maybe even an 89 for my enjoyment. Yeah. So, coincidentally, I just happen to have a little bit of Tobermory 12 poured. And I haven't done this yet, but there's a little bit of this Jura 12 in here, so I'm going to pour that in the Tobermory 12. And we're kind of probably could use a lot more time than I'm going to give it, but I'm just curious what this might do here. Very nice in the nose. Interesting. I'd say they complement each other. So Compass Box, if you're out there watching this, throw some Jura with some Tobermory, and see what happens. All right. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked today's show, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and consider becoming a Patreon like Darren did. Thank you very much, Darren. So hats off to you all, and take care, folks.